I've seen so much.
In a world so cold, it's hard to see the truth unfold. That's why I be paranoid, cause everything that glitters ain't gold. Everybody got a motive, agendas, and we got losers that pose as the winners. We living in a world so cold, a world so cold.
Back then, man, they're like jam out to shit like this, but it won't even be the hip hop version. They start busting to the techno beat, and they're like, shit. But I fuck with it. But Belly made us look at it different though.
Yeah, it is. I know I like Belly.
Belly made us look at that song different because now, like, even though it's a joke at the same time, it's real because before that song was looked at in clubs as a party song, like that type of shit. But when we heard it in Belly, it became almost like a hip hop anthem. Because now we envision, oh shit, they kicking Bill robbing the whole club for this motherfucker. And you saw the fresh ass colors, all neon lit and shit. That's a hard intro right there.
That's one of my favorite songs. That's why it is the intro. It gives you like that opening. That's what I wanted to do.
The opening like gives you so much emotion and it just pauses and stops everything. It's like the national anthem at a football game where it takes your breath away. Instead it's the national anthem instead of the intro to Belly.
Yeah.
The national nigga anthem, the intro to Belly. The intro to Belly. They start playing it. I swear to God, this start playing the intro to Belly and they're gonna turn around like, hold up, where is it coming from?
Yeah.
You're gonna pay attention a little bit more. You hear that shit in the background somewhere.
Nah, I love that motherfucker. I love that motherfucker.
I know it.
Yeah, that's the album Rags to Riches.
Rags to Riches, yeah.
That's me coming from, you know, where I came from to the level I'm on. That pushes the mode and keeps the flow going. Like,
I know
it just, it's an inspiring, every song that's inspiring, especially the song Interstate and stuff like that.
I know. I see so much brand expansion in the albums that you did put out. And I'm beyond, much as I love to talk to you about just, man, this album here, this is the new album. Bro, I'd rather give you your flowers today for your whole catalog, bro. I ain't gonna front. Nah, like, we really going through YouTube right now. This man got like 16 albums on here. It's unreal now to consistently put out music and like, as an artist, a lot of people get told like, there's a lot of discouraging stuff along the way. There's a lot of money pits and failures. For you to consistently put out 16 albums along the way, which means financially, you know what the hell you was doing. You know how to market each one right. And regardless whether they were super platinum albums or not, each one every time, they all equaled up to streams and they created actual digital real estate for you in the process. This is real. This like this like the version. This is like NFTs before NFTs. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I'm lit, so I might. Some people might not follow that shit, but it makes sense to me right now. I don't give a fuck nobody say. It makes sense to me right now. NFTs before we call them NFTs.
Yeah. Because
they was hollering niggas get into digital real estate.
Yeah. That's digital real estate. You said it right. Like you called it correctly. And I'm glad you said that. That's a moment capture. That's a recapture moment right there when you said that, because you just said that you put out real estate and you did 16 of them, but you know what the fuck, you must have known what you were doing and know how to market it right, because everyone seen at that time. You know, like I marketed it at that time so you can catch it.
Yeah.
Like,
I think your album artist, man. The album artist nice too. I mess with the album art 100%.
Thank you. I do the album art myself. You know what I'm saying?
It's creative.
Except for the one with Reezy on there, he did that one. I give him that.
Man, shout out to DJ Reezy, man. Man, one of the hardest DJs from the Nashville to the 270 area, man. Every time I go to Kentucky, man, I ain't gonna lie. I stop by that DJ Reezy event, man. I usually have a good ass time.
Yeah.
It's equivalent, the same equivalent that I had at Nashville at parties. I know if that man holler out, hey man, it's gonna be in such and such Kentucky. I know if I show up, I'm gonna have to get a room. Cause I'm not driving back from there until I get fucked up at the
You
party.
know what I said? He just always do Kentucky. I was like, bro, you gotta do Kentucky.
Nah, be real. You know you got to get a room when you go to one of his parties. That you know, like, and you may not be performing, you might be going to kick it, bro. I'm getting lit regardless. But the album cover that stuck out to me the most was when he had this 70s look right here.
Yeah.
This, I promise this was so set 1970s right here. I love it. I ain't gonna lie. And this one too. The stage in the back.
That unfinished business, yeah, that's me in the squad right there. That's
the fact that I know all of these people on this on here, and that to see all y'all on one album together in one picture, that's history.
Yeah, that's history.
Yeah,
that is history. I was like, man, and you know, you did when you seen us out in person though. That's what gives you the real effect of it though, because you like, damn, look at all these people right here. You know what I'm saying? And they all on this one project. So
it is. It makes it, and I'll say on a real personal level, it makes me question. And I won't mean, you know, in the world that we live in today, what is success really measured by? Now, because you know, niggas got a lot of faith. Now I won't call it fake, false idols and false visions of what success really is. I ain't gonna lie, I look at your catalog and I see success already. Whether each one went platinum or whether it didn't, whether one got more sales than the other, just for the consistency. As you get older doing music, what becomes the definition of success?
Well, the definition of success is just, you know, just accomplishing things. And making it work for me is what makes me feel more comfortable.
You can't never lie about that shit. Oh, and don't that make the money feel better though?
It makes feel real.
It make the money feel a whole lot better when you just like, it's not that you ain't have to work that hard for it. It's just that you did it in a way like, man, that was pretty easy, and I got to help out some people on the way doing it.
Right. Like what I'm creating now with these albums is like I was saying, like you said, with digital real estate is it's for my kids. So like when I'm gone, this was still streamed because they made it now. Everything is streaming, so my album consistently stream every day. You know what I'm saying?
YouTube is the new history book for our grandkids.
Right, it is.
YouTube. So whatever we put on YouTube now, our grandkids gonna see. My granddad had 65 million views.
Yeah. And then you get they'll forever get to hear my voice. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I started capturing a lot of stuff with videos and stuff like that to keep you in tuned into it.
Yeah. I could definitely, because that's gonna be another platform that comes after YouTube one day. I don't know. There's some that see Facebook. Don't get me wrong, Meta Universe and Facebook may control this now. But there's some alternate reality women. There's a whole nother organization like them that's gonna like say, hey, this is the new greatest idea. And it's gonna make Facebook look obsolete. Because you see what Facebook had to do. They had to go to make Instagram and other stuff when people were ready to ditch Facebook. Then they had to say, hey, you want some Oculus goggles? That's them too.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, you can play your games and still scroll our Facebook. It all revolves back around it, but I just know our grandkids gonna have some type of different way that they view social media, or it may will they even view social media then? Who knows? Maybe social media might be outlawed by then.
Probably so. Hopefully, that way you get back to real life out here.
So weird. It's weird because when celebrities get like. It's weird because you can say something on social media and celebrities get to slack with it and they get banned from stuff. And that's the weirdest thing in the world to me. Like, you literally can get on there like, I hate you. They're like, hey, we knew who you were talking about. You're banned. Bruh. How does that even work?
I don't even know. This shit is so crazy. I seen it done to a few artists. I was like, how did you just get banned off of what they say? You should be able to say whatever you want to say.
And you know a Grammy situation I'm talking about. Regardless of what that man's going through in his life, I think that was a bad move to tell him. I mean, granted, I know he is who he is, but bruh, you don't tell that man he can't be at the Grammys. He just lost his wife. He don't get no time to see the kids no more. Then you want to tell this man he can't perform at the Grammys. I don't. I guess they're just fixated on breaking this man's heart at this point. They really want to see this man like crack and like turn to something like, bro, y'all leave that man alone.
Right.
I be feeling for him sometimes. I'm like, bro, for real, like. But the whole Grammys, they've been wanting to boycott the Grammys for a while because they say the Grammys been like that since the 90s anyway. Probably way before then, to my knowledge. But
yeah, this how it is over there. Oh hell nah.
Nah, because the whole issue is that the Grammys was like, all right, they decided like, okay, you're the best of your culture, so we only accept you, but not nobody else.
Yeah.
And I feel that's fucked up the way that it's viewed, and I'm not even scared to say that shit.
That's why I do it. The way I do it, I put it out. I put out my hard work in it. Put the cover together. Put the songs out. Connect with you. And you and DJ Reezy, y'all tell me what's the hits. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sleep me telling me like, yeah, that's it right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all both pick the same song, it's gold to me.
It's the energy, don't get me wrong. You got slow tempo songs and you got high tempo songs.
Yeah.
But even both tempos can possess an element of high energy in them. It could be a slow song, but how many slow songs from back in the day that made people want to get out there and really dance for real?
Yeah.
H-Town knocking boots.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stuff like Color Me Bad.
Yeah.
I Want to Sex You Up. Songs like that. So even though they were R&B songs and almost some of them were slow but mid, they still they had the energy in them that made people want to, oh, that's my song. That first 15 seconds, they immediately, if they didn't listen to it after that, that first 15 seconds gave them nostalgia, something that happened when they first heard that song.
Yeah.
The power of music is great, man.
I love it. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I was saying. But I love the way that you can create it and it comes alive and make people do what they do. So, and then that's when we consistently work on stuff like that, it's like magic to me. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, you know how I am. I'm more of a like impactful on top of it, like kind of person. So I make it happen like that with the music. Like you can tell me something, I feel the energy. I'm running the studio.
I can't wait till you fully get into film.
Yeah.
Like fully get into film with the ideas and the different types of things, because if you went this long with the albums and the singles and music.
Man, I gotta go to film.
Imagine what you could do with film over the next 10 years.
That's what I'm saying. I tell myself it last night.
If you would consistently grind like that with music and you get that same grind in the film, and guess what? Film's even easier.
Yeah. Because
you don't have to be that face after all the time no more. You don't have to be at that show rapping. Organize a project, make it unique, and it's like people appreciate film, like, because we watch content all day.
Yeah.
It's the new content. It's the new drug.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird, but it is.
Yeah. See, that's when I'm coming out. I was telling you earlier, I'm gonna come out with another TV show, not just on Meet the Artist TV show. I'm actually coming out with a TV show. I ain't trying to throw it out there just yet, the idea, because
I know.
I want to work on it.
Yeah, I know it.
Like,
yeah, I feel you on that one. Yeah.
I got a movie I'm working on. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna doing this TV show with some ladies. You know what I'm saying? But I'm present them soon. I gotta still talk to a few. I already know.
I'm letting you know right now that lady show is probably gonna be the most popular one that you do. Anytime, look, I don't care what you say. Anytime you involve some females along with these shows, it's not just like I'm not saying in a biased way, but the shows have to be balanced like that, because females watch the shows too. Yeah. You create a new you gotta reach all markets.
Yeah. That's what I said. I already know. I know, and I already got my top pick in my head, like who I want in this show. So it's gonna be a crazy show. Yeah. Like it's gonna be crazy as hell, because you got.
I know. Ooh,
and then you got the people with the alter egos, and then you got the people that don't got no ego. You got people that just want to be cool.
Yeah.
It's gonna be something.
So you know, ain't gonna say like, man, I don't agree with that. But I'm like, hold up. I'm like, well, that's your life, not mine.
Yeah. If you actually capture the life behind the TV. So what I'm trying to do with this TV show. When I drop this album right here, then I'm gonna come on out with this TV show next, and that's the Roses and Rose album. After I come out with that, I'm gonna let that sit for about 2 months. Then you're gonna see the TV show pop up because I'm literally got this all sketched out.
Media, man.
Yeah, that shit. The show gonna be so funny. And I'm like I said, I'm coming out with a kids show too. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually
That'd be dope.
I'm gonna do Juliana's world. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna actually show her world. You know what I'm saying? How she be partying hard all day long.
Bro, you know what? You know what's crazy? Because when I was young, I watched Bobby's World, and I still go back and watch episodes of Bobby's World, and I realized the kid had a hell of imagination. So I just imagine what these episodes in this world are gonna do. Yeah, because this is 2022.
Yeah, and I'm shooting it like live, like now you watch these YouTube shows and you see like the little kid on there playing, the other kids watch other kids playing, but I'm actually gonna leave it live. Like you just see a motherfucker just might randomly be in the room chilling, the baby just pop in the hallway playing with something, then all of a sudden they just throw it. You know what I'm saying? Throw something on the wall or cut on the wall, you can catch them in mid-action, but it's live. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I said, see, this is gonna be lit. I'm gonna make it more exclusive with that.
Bro, numbers wise, and I think you'll actually see eye to eye to me on this. Numbers wise, this is one thing on YouTube that gets more views than music, movies, media takeout. You know what gets more views than all of that put together? And you said it. Kids watching other kids play with toys.
That's it.
Bro, I swear to God, this man literally be like, got the new such and such in. It's the Lego Batman. We're gonna put it together and
they just be sitting there watching. You watching.
He be like, hey, I'm Batman. Let's put his helmet on. 9.5 million views.
Oh my God.
I swear to God, I can't make that shit up.
The kids watch kids.
You know I'm telling the fucking truth.
All you gotta do is make them just do something that they're interested in. You know, like they gotta do.
Watching YouTube kids with Anastasia have you looking at the views as a content creator, like what am I doing with my life? Don't you make kids content or something, bro?
I gotta hit record, but my child got 10 million views though, just playing with his toys.
I never heard nobody speak on that before, but I don't know. No one ever talks about that.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, how we gonna get these subscribes or these views up? Well, I think we need to learn from them, bro. Man. I don't know what they doing over there. I'm joining teams with them.
If you ain't noticed, I got an album with little kids on there. Like if you look it down the list right there, you will see that there. Yeah. I did a song with little kids.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, I'm trying to tell you, like I'm in every element though. Like I kid you not, that's them rapping on the song. We did the little, we're gonna do the video. I've been stressing on them to do the video before they get too old. Like, they still the same ages, you know, like just only 2 years older. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, come on, while y'all little, let's go on and shoot the video so the video be crazy.
That's dope.
You know what I mean?
That you're actually able to show them at an early age all these different avenues to make money.
Yeah.
So,
I was gonna say, look at the cover in more detail. If you look at it, you see how it's a house. But it's like the whole house has been wrecked. You feel me? And you got a blew up car in there. You feel me? Like I'm sitting on the tires like, you feel me? Like nigga. You feel me? Like that's.
Is that money under the dogs?
Yeah.
Is that money under this dog?
Mm-hmm. You got the and it's called Lick Dog.
If I didn't know no better, I'd say that dog just won that money in a fight.
Yeah.
If I didn't know any better, he must have proved himself. Wow.
Yeah, like once you hear that song, you can hear that them actually little kids. I wrote the song with the little kids. They told me what they wanted to say.
That's a dope experience to show little kids how to use the studio, man.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, they was doing it because they see me do it all the time, so they wanted to enjoy in it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, do this with me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, but I did a lot of songs last time. I did songs with, as you can see, a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you hear the album, like, you can actually hear it when G Belzo and OB first start doing music. You know what I'm saying? And Cole Red with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you start seeing us all together because they're in the albums. They look inside the albums, each song. You know what I'm saying?
I know, because when I started work with them, I actually got their library of music. And when I got their library of music, I'm going through YouTube and stuff, and who pops up?
Who pops up?
You.
Yeah, like that's because I told him, like, you know, when I was like, man, you know, I already got a whole lot of collectible music. And then, you know, they ain't got to keep putting out album after album. Because they ain't them kind of people. They ain't just dropping album after album. I'm just like...
Bro, that's a whole lot. That's a lot of work. Man, hold up. I want you to think about this shit in like regular terms. If you niggas ain't appreciating 18 songs from me, if you ain't appreciating 18, I'm not going to keep giving you 18 songs. I'm going to give you niggas 7. 7 at the most. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no artist or nothing, but as an artist, this is how I would feel like. But they ain't appreciate them 18 I put out. Man, get them folks 5 or 6. Call it an EP. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, they ain't appreciate that EP. Give them a single to this month. Whatever. But it's whatever makes the money work and flow. But I understand why it went that way in life. Because when it came to actually marketing, Chris Brown was probably like the last person they allowed to do that. Because they allowed Chris Brown to release an album with 50 plus songs on there. Yeah. Bro, 50 plus songs on this album. Every producer... Even my cousin was produced on this album. There's so many producers on this album. Oh my God. You know how many producers came out like, shout out my cousin. He actually did a good ass job on that because he R&B wise. Now to make it a Chris Brown album is an achievement on its own. Yeah. That's an achievement on its own. Yeah. So, but the amount of producers that they had on it, I'm like, God damn, 54 songs. I think some of these songs may have 3 or 4 different producers on there. Mm-hmm. A lot of songs seem to be like just one. A lot of niggas think like, oh, it's just one producer to beat. Nah, it might have been 3 niggas that worked on that beat. Mm-hmm. Some nigga had the melody, somebody had the drums, and some nigga knew how to make that sound or something, and do some tricky shit to it, and they all got the points off of it. Uh-huh.
Well, I like it. I said you right about that. He got a good thing going. Well, I just when I figured out that I had a fan base, a real cool fan base, I was like, shit. Well, it hit me soon after I dropped my first album, Daily Moves. Is on there. When I dropped that album, I was like, man, I'm finna go have some fun. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody was like, man, your album hot. And so I was like, man, I'm finna do other things, like finna take fucking flight. You know what I mean? And I was just dropping it, and then, like I said, when you got it at your convenience, like me, I got the studio at my convenience. Like, I can just rap it any fucking moment I feel like it and put it out. You know what I mean? So imagine that. And you just walking in and be like, man, you know what? I just went through a day-to-day. Man, I want to say some shit. You feel me? And then you go in there, and me, I don't go in there and just say 1 or 2 songs. That's why I put out so many so fast, because I say I do about 4 songs in one day. You know what I'm saying? And I might do that shit like every day. So imagine I'm just doing 4 songs a day every day for a whole 2 weeks straight.
Got a lot of songs built up.
That shit build up like a impact. Like this, the album I'm doing with you, Rose and Rose. That album was done, like I was already done with the album I was about to put out. It wasn't even called Rose and Rose, it was called something else. And then I was like, I was thinking about it, I was like, bro, well, I'm thinking about that song, Give My Roses. The song actually called Roses.
Is that the one I like, the Nipsey one? Bro, that one got Nipsey hustle.
It's like a Nipsey beat to it. So that right there, when I did that changed the whole vibe of the album. So I was just like, that's when you got we get money on this side, and you got Gucci stepping out, Gucci Dior. You know what I'm saying? That's when you get all little songs like that. Like, cause I was like, you know what? That song gonna hit him. You know what I'm saying? Especially when he said, man, I ain't like it interstate. But soon you told me, like, I love the interstate songs.
Yeah. Good vibe songs. But songs that make you feel good vibes. I love party music.
And to keep a fan too, though, but you gotta make a song with your fan like.
I don't like to party all the time. Sometimes I like to turn down.
Yeah. See, I was just trying to keep, like, you know, when somebody say like a song of yours, even though I got all them songs. So you said you like a certain kind of song, I made sure that I put a song like that on the album every time.
I don't know, dude. Nah, cause you know secretly, I like them Rick Ross type songs where he did make you feel grown and sexy. One of my favorites is John Legend and Rick Ross had the song "Who Do You Think You Are?" Yeah. And it's like it makes you want to put on a tuxedo when you hear this song. Like if I'm getting ready to go to an event with a tuxedo, I'm playing this song while I'm putting a tuxedo on. Right. It should make me feel like that. And the same thing Interstate does when you get on the car and be. It's not the traffic interstate you taking. It's when you about to head out of town. And you be like, look, I don't give a fuck. The phone's on silent. Music's on. I got snacks. I got everything I need. Yeah. I'm not turning back. Yeah. Music's on. It's time to go.
Yeah, I'm always like,
That's that I'm hitting out. That's that song I'm heading out of town too.
Yeah, I'm like this. I said he is really like be on that song. So I was like, I made sure I created another one. Like I said, I got other ones like that too. Like you ain't heard Poetic Justice. I got a song called Poetic Justice. You feel me? That's similar to the same too. I was like, I'm trying to see if I'm gonna put that on the album or not. I'm thinking about not putting that on the album because I'm gonna save it for the next album. You know, like
Man, you know what? We got enough content. Why not?
Yeah, like because I got enough songs about it at work now with the new album to put out. I got something, man. I'm telling you, I got to like the way I got to build up. I make tours. Like if everybody love this kind of album, I make it even harder and then put something even harder on top of that. So I'm basically, and then like I said, and my thing is my catchiest songs is when I'm talking about money. Everybody love my little song like "Who Ain't Getting Money" with DJ Reezy. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Who ain't getting? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, you hear that in the club, that automatically just makes you want to be like, you want to pull your money out like, I'm getting money too. Yeah. And want to go order some wings and some shit you can't afford. You don't buy some bottles or some hookahs that you know damn well you ain't supposed to be ordering that shit.
Man, that's why like when I came out with it and it was like
powerful when the music makes you feel like that, even though you don't have it. That's the key.
Yeah,
I think our music, and like now, I feel like our music as a culture gives that power to our culture as a people.
Yeah, see, but it does though. It does, and then like I was telling Reezy that when I did the song, like I kid not, bro. Like I did that song, "Who Ain't Getting Money." I was at the house and Bezel came over.
I knew he was bouncing. He said,
I was like, okay.
He probably smiled and had the glasses on too.
Yeah,
he's like, ooh, and he bounced a little to the side. I already know he did.
How you doing, Rico? How you doing?
He bounced a little to the side.
Yeah, when Bezel do that right there, that's when you know you got
That's when it's official.
That's when you know it's hit. The Bezel holler out, man, that's a. He said,
that's
I'm gonna put this on live real quick. You feel me? I'm gonna really put this on live and then see what they do. So Bezel, me and him just jumping around in the room. I know he probably remember. And then so they drop. Who ain't getting money, nigga? Who ain't? Reezy, hey, let me get that. You know, like yeah, bro, you can eat it. You feel me? Like that's gonna be a club banger. Yeah. So like. That let me know right there when he told me that gave me another idea. I was like, oh, okay. He just told me what to do for the club for now, like with the music. You know what I'm saying? What songs can really make it in there? You know what I'm saying? Like
I tell you, like
you feel me? Make the club jump. You down.
Very repetitive. Increase the sale of alcohol. Make people feel like they have lots of money.
Yeah.
Have lots of hot energy and good drums in it. And make sure they can repeat it. I know I said that twice, but make sure they can repeat it.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. And bruh, for some reason we'll bounce to it.
Yeah.
We'll bounce to it in the club on them elements.
You get that on the nose because I kid you not. That's why like I'm making this, and I wish I could sing the song and we can play it out loud. You can hear the new one, like the new one.
Got a remaster version?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I love. But you know what? That's my biggest thing. I love remastered version of songs, because the mastering technology is great now.
Yeah, you gotta have that because that, and then guess what? That's another way to put it out. So now this is what I do now. I got the regular version, the deluxe version, the remastered version, and the chopped version. So now I got the same song 4 times now, and put them all online.
Hell yeah.
And then they all great.
Hell yeah.
Royalty.
Hell yeah, royalty.
Yeah. 4 songs per song, and I got 16 takes.
That's why I be paranoid, cause everything that glitters ain't gold. Everybody got a motive, agendas, and we got losers that pose as the winners. We living in a world so cold, a world so cold. In a world so cold, it's hard to see the truth unfold.
Free Primitive.
That's why I be paranoid, cause
Free Big.
everything that glitters ain't gold.
Free LaBoo.
Everybody got a motive, and we got losers that pose as the winners.
Free Pepe.
We living in a world so cold, a world so cold.
Real niggas.